The night was heavy, thick with the salty breath of the ocean. Praia da Luz, Portugal, usually a haven of sun-drenched beaches and carefree laughter, held its breath. In a modest holiday apartment, a family's world shattered. 3-year-old Madeleine McCann, her face lit by the soft glow of a nightlight, slept soundly. Her parents, Kate and Jerry, dined with friends a short distance away, their laughter echoing in the night. But their laughter was soon to be silenced. A check on the sleeping children revealed a parent's worst nightmare. Madeleine was gone. The room was eerily still, the silence almost deafening. The night, once promising a relaxing end to a family holiday, had turned sinister, swallowing a little girl whole. Panic seized the group. Frantic searches yielded nothing. The night air, now thick with fear and desperation, offered no answers. Had she wandered off? Had someone taken her? The questions hung heavy, unanswered. The police arrived, sirens wailing, their flashing lights painting the scene with an unsettling urgency. The investigation began, but Madeleine had vanished, leaving behind a void of silence and an unbearable weight of uncertainty. The world watched, holding its breath as the desperate search for Madeleine unfolded, a chilling reminder that sometimes the monsters are real. Days bled into weeks, each one a hammer blow of agonizing silence. The Portuguese sun beat down, indifferent to the despair that had settled over Praia da Luz. The investigation, sprawling and chaotic, seemed to yield more questions than answers. Then, a name surfaced from the darkness. Christian Bruckner, a German national, his face etched with a chilling indifference, stared out from police reports. Bruckner, a drifter with a history of petty crime, was no stranger to the shadows. He lurked on the fringes of society, a predator in paradise. His presence in Praia da Luz at the time of Madeleine's disappearance was more than a coincidence. A chill settled over the investigation, a growing sense of dread. Whispers of Bruckner's past, of a darkness that lurked beneath the surface, began to circulate. His crimes, often targeting the vulnerable, painted a picture of a man with a fractured psyche, a man who preyed on innocence. He became the prime suspect, his name synonymous with the unspeakable act that had stolen a little girl from her bed. The evidence, though circumstantial, was like a trail of breadcrumbs leading into the heart of a dark forest. Phone records placed Bruckner in the vicinity of the Ocean Club resort on the night Madeleine vanished. Witnesses reported seeing a man matching his description lurking near the McCann's apartment. Each new piece of information, like a shard of broken glass, reflected a horrifying possibility that Madeleine had fallen prey to a predator lurking in the shadows. Then came the chilling discovery of Bruckner's online activity. In the darkest corners of the internet, he had allegedly confessed to his fantasies, his words dripping with a chilling depravity. These virtual whispers, a window into the mind of a monster, sent shockwaves through the investigation. The net was closing in, but Bruckner, a ghost in the machine, remained elusive. He denied any involvement, his voice a chilling monotone devoid of remorse. Yet the whispers of his guilt echoed louder with each passing day. The investigation into Bruckner's past led authorities to a derelict farmhouse in Germany. The air hung heavy with the stench of decay and despair. This was no ordinary dwelling. This was a place where evil had found a home. Inside, investigators uncovered a scene that sent shivers down their spines. The walls were adorned with disturbing images, a macabre tapestry of a mind consumed by darkness. This was Bruckner's lair, a place where his darkest fantasies played out. Witnesses, former associates who had escaped the clutches of this monster, came forward with chilling accounts. They spoke of a man consumed by his own depravity, a man who took pleasure in inflicting pain and suffering. One witness, her voice trembling, described the farmhouse as a rape lair, a place where Bruckner indulged his darkest desires. The discovery of this horrifying place solidified the image of Bruckner as a monster. It was a stark reminder that the world can be a dark and dangerous place where evil lurks in the shadows, waiting for its moment to strike. Section 5, a puzzle without pieces. The investigation continued, a relentless pursuit of justice for a little girl lost. But the case was like a complex jigsaw puzzle with crucial pieces missing. Forensic teams meticulously combed through the farmhouse, searching for any shred of evidence that could link Bruckner to Madeleine. They found DNA, hair fibers, traces of a life lived in the shadows, but nothing that definitively connected him to the disappearance. Madeleine had vanished without a trace, her fate a haunting question mark. The lack of physical evidence was a double-edged sword. It fueled public speculation, giving rise to countless theories and conjectures, but it also hampered the investigation. Without a crime scene, without Madeleine's body, the case remained open, a wound that refused to heal. The authorities, despite their best efforts, were left grappling with a ghost story, a mystery shrouded in speculation and unanswered questions. Section 6, a flicker in the darkness. In the face of unimaginable loss, Kate and Jerry McCann, Madeleine's parents, clung to hope. Their grief was a raw, visceral thing, etched on their faces for the world to see. Yet they refused to give up. They launched a tireless campaign, their love for their daughter a beacon in the darkness. They harnessed the power of the media, their faces appearing on billboards and television screens across the globe, pleading for any information that could lead them back to their daughter. Their unwavering belief that Madeleine was still alive, that somewhere out there she was waiting to be found, resonated with millions. Their story, a parent's worst nightmare, touched hearts around the world. Donations poured in, funding private investigators and keeping Madeleine's case in the public eye. The McCanns, through their resilience and unwavering love, became symbols of hope, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable tragedy. Section 7, a global obsession. Madeleine's disappearance became a global obsession. Her cherubic face, her innocent blue eyes stared out from newspapers and television screens, a constant reminder of the fragility of life. The case, shrouded in mystery and fueled by speculation, captivated the world's attention. Amateur sleuths, armed with internet forums and a thirst for answers, dissected every detail of the case, proposing theories that ranged from plausible to outlandish. The media, hungry for any scrap of information, scrutinized every aspect of the investigation, often blurring the lines between reporting the facts and sensationalizing the tragedy. The constant media attention, while keeping Madeleine's case in the public eye, also had its downsides. It put immense pressure on the authorities, fueling a frenzy that sometimes hindered the investigation. The case became a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the power and peril of media attention in the digital age. Section 8, an unanswered question. Years have passed, seasons have turned, yet the mystery of Madeleine McCann remains unsolved. The lack of closure haunts us, a constant reminder that even in the 21st century, some questions have no answers. Did she wander off into the night, a victim of misadventure? Was she abducted, snatched from her bed by a predator lurking in the shadows? Or did something more sinister, something beyond our comprehension, occur on that fateful night in Praia da Luz? The truth, elusive and haunting, remains just out of reach. The case serves as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of our world, of the monsters that walk among us, their true faces hidden behind masks of normalcy. Madeleine's story is a stark reminder of the vulnerability of innocence and of the enduring power of hope that refuses to be extinguished, even in the face of unimaginable tragedy. We are left with an unsettling feeling, a chilling whisper in the back of our minds. It could have been anyone's child. And the question lingers. What truly happened to Madeleine McCann?